Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. You guys may not see it through this lighting, but I have really bad dark circles underneath my eyes, so I just wanted to make a video to show you how I cover it up using makeup. As always, I start off with a facial cream just to moisturize my entire face, and just make sure to press this into your face rather than using a rubbing motion. For under my eyes, I'm going to be using castor oil. Castor oil is super moisturizing and it basically works the same as an eye cream. I just like it to be more natural, so I press this into the skin underneath my eyes before going in with primer. For this, I'm using the Lorac Perfection Primer. This is just a sample I got from Sephora, and so far I'm liking it. It seems to work really well, so I will let you guys know if it lasts all day. But basically, I press this into my skin, underneath my eyes, and then all over my face for underneath my foundation as well. I'm going to be going in with the NYX Orange Correcting Concealer, and this is amazing for color correction. For dark circles, the main problem that I have is blue and purple pigmentation, and what the orange does is it basically counteracts that. So yes, I do have orange on my eyes now, but the foundation will cover that, and then you go on top of that with concealer. So as you know, during the day, as the makeup wears off, you're not going to have that blue and black and purple seeping through. So what I like to do is warm up my fingers and really press this into my skin. It's really, really thick, so I feel like a brush and a sponge doesn't work as well as simply using your fingers for this. So I just make sure that it's all blended in. And then I think I sneeze here. Yeah, I sneezed. I just wanted to keep that. For foundation, I'm going in with the Born This Way foundation by Too Faced. I absolutely love this foundation. I think it's becoming my new favorite. But I just apply this in dots all around my face and a little bit near my eyes before going in with a densely packed brush to really just blend it in. So when I get near my eye area, I just take a little bit of extra product that was already on the back of my hand and really press it into my skin. I'm making sure not to use a swiping motion because you don't want that orange color to, smear on your face. So just around my eyes, I'm really just pressing the foundation into my skin. So for concealer, I'm going to be using the Tarte Maracuja Creaseless Concealer. For the same reason, to not budge that orange concealer, I'm going to be applying this in little dots in the same, downward facing triangle as I always do, but I'm just applying it in dots this time around. And then I'm going to go in with a Real Techniques sponge and blend it in. This is really, really thick too, this concealer, so a brush doesn't work for me. I don't know how it works for other people, but I feel like the best finish you get is when you use a sponge. So I go ahead, blend that out, and then depending on if you need more product or not, you can go in with more concealer. So I'm just going to apply a little bit more concealer and then blend it out again. To set all of this in, I'm going to be using the NYX pressed powder in the color Banana. And I just wanted to show you guys that I'm going to be baking even though it's a pressed powder. So what I do is I really swirl my brush in the pan and then tap off all the excess. And I don't know if you guys can see it in this, but basically it collects and almost looks like loose powder. So I make sure that there are no creases underneath my eyes, and then I apply that powder that I picked up from my brush, and I basically bake with this. So I keep swirling my brush in the pan, tapping off the excess, let that powder collect, and then pick all of that up on my brush and pat this in so that I can use it to bake. Because for baking, you want to use a lot of powder. So my face looks white, and that's okay because we'll wipe it off after it sets, but baking really helps. So I just wanted to show you again, I really swirl it in, tap off all that excess, and then I have a clump of loose powder. So I just pick that up and bake with that. So usually for baking, I let this sit for 10 minutes, and I'm actually going to do the rest of my makeup in the meantime. So that is the makeup done. I love the lips for that one. If you guys want to know what products I'm using, it'll all be down in the description box below. So now I'm taking an e.l.f. blush brush, and did I say that right? Blush brush. Tongue twister. But I'm taking that and basically wiping all of this setting powder off. And you want to be very gentle with this because you don't want to move any of the makeup underneath. But you can see that I'm wiping it off on my wrist because every time I take some powder off, I'm making sure that I'm getting it off the brush before I go back and, brush my face again. So that takes a while, but the look of baking is just absolutely flawless, especially if you suffer from, fine lines or creasing or dark circles like I do. Then I'm going to go ahead and just do the rest of my makeup. I sped it up for you guys. So that's blush, And now I am smoking out my lower waterline, and then I do my lashes as well. And that is basically a quick video on how I like to cover up my dark circles. If you guys have any questions, please leave a comment below. I hope this works for you. I hope it helps. If it does, let me know. But I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.